rock climbing. To some, it's their greatest fear. To others, it's a lifestyle. With Yosemite right on our doorstep, California has become a destination for climbers worldwide. This is the Cosumnes River Gorge. It's about 40 minutes from Sacramento and a great place to climb if you want to climb outdoors. But it's a little wet today. Luckily, in this day and age, we have alternatives. Welcome to Pipeworks. Now that we've arrived at the gym, it's time for me to kick off my Vans and slip into my climbing shoes. The soles of these unique shoes are rubber. When they come in contact with a rough surface, such as granite, they provide an excellent grip. A grip that is essential to high-performance climbing. When picking out a climbing shoe, one has to decide what's right for them. I chose 510 Coyote. The particular brand of rubber on these shoes is called Stealth C4. It's spoken of very highly in the climbing community and is reputedly one of the best climbing rubbers in the world. This little bag that I'm clipping on is my chalk bag. It's filled with chalk. Applying the chalk to your hands will make it so they don't perspire. If your hands don't sweat, you won't slip off the rock that easy. If your hands do slip off the rock, it's not because the chalk isn't working. It's probably just because you suck. Like me. Alright, now that I'm done sucking, let's move on. A lot of newcomers to this sport think that it mostly has to do with upper body strength. This, however, is not the case. The key to being a good climber is actually strategic footwork. If you plan ahead where you're going to put your feet, where you put your hands comes naturally. Climbing is all about relaxation. If you don't relax, you're not even going to get off the ground. If your muscles are tense or you're nervous, you're just going to freeze up and cause yourself pain. In the middle of a climb, if you're experiencing pain, you're actually losing energy. And obviously, if you're losing energy, you're a lot more likely to fall. Luckily, I'm pretty relaxed. A good way to conserve energy while you're climbing is to keep your arms relatively straight. When your arms are bent all the time, you're straining your muscles. You should, however, bend your arms when you're pulling powerful moves. Once you've learned how to master your feet and relax your body, just have fun, climb hard. This sport, over many others, is a really good full-body workout. The best way to condition your body to climb is to just climb. There's no other conditioning needed. When you first start climbing, you'll find yourself getting tired eating and going home maybe after half an hour of hard climbing. But if you stick with it and commit to your practice, you'll find that you can climb for much longer periods of time. There's a famous quote by a good climber named Dean Potter. It goes like this: I don't want to think about climbing, I don't want to write about climbing, I don't want to dream about climbing, I don't want to do anything else that's not climbing except for climb. So really, I have nothing left to say to you guys. Let's just turn up the music and watch me pull on some rock.
Game that love and happiness were the same. Now I'm older and I don't play. I found out the hardest way. I got wasted and she got